Today we're not playing a game in the traditional sense. This is more like an experience from what I'm understanding. It's called Explore Fushimi Inari Taisha. If you don't know, the Fushimi Inari Taisha is the super famous shrine in Kyoto where there's like the 1,000 torii gates. I'm running a pretty budget build with a 1060 in it, but we're gonna ramp this up to the max just to see how well it runs, and we'll go down from there. Quit. Okay. Okay. This is a fairly. I mean, it looks nice, but the frame rate is fairly bad, so let's lower it just a little bit. How do you do this? Preferences, video settings. Let's put it to 1080, 2060. 51 frames per second. Maybe that's fine. All right. Yeah. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, so I've actually been to the Fushimi Inari Taisha ones that back in what 2017. So I know what it's actually like. It's a beautiful place. I can't remember the details exactly, but I mean, this even if it's not what was I already in? Even if it's not completely accurate, it's still beautiful. So I mean, this is a nice change of pace from just normal games uh, that I play, other people play, and it's not really a bandwagon type thing. I don't think, because I don't think I've seen any videos of this specifically. Not that I went looking for them, but if there are, then whatever. But either way, it's nice to see, nature and stuff, especially during this quarantine time, because I know that everybody's still quarantined up while places are still opening up and all that. It's nice to see a real life place, even if it is virtually. So this is actually kind of cool. So we took the left path. Let's see if we can get all the way to the top. Wow, this actually looks. Ah, okay. You got like a whole perspective thing going on. This is kind of cool. It looks beautiful though. I've only been to Kyoto once, and it was mostly just to see this shrine, so it's kind of not necessarily nostalgic, but it definitely looks beautiful. Nice virtual sightseeing, as pathetic as that sounds. Maybe I should have taken the right path, but let's see where this goes. Because I remember when I was there, I went exclusively through the gates because I thought to myself that I'm here for the gates. So, oh. Okay, escape, escape. Okay, I'm here. I was there specifically for the gates, so I followed the path that only had like the tons of gates back to back, and I don't even think I made it to the top. It's kind of a trek up to the top. So I don't think I made it all the way to the top, but what I did see was pretty beautiful, and even going up and down, you have a really, really great view. Ooh, nice shadows. You have a really, really great view of uh, not necessarily Kyoto in the distance, because it's a little bit outside of the actual city itself, but you have a spectacular view of the mountains and stuff in the distance. This is cool. I do remember there was like an area with a lot of maybe they're graves or something. All I remember is that there was a lot of incense sticks and can I walk? Oh, I can walk off the path. That's kind of cool too. A lot of incense sticks and a lot of, I guess, yeah, maybe tombstones. So I guess it was a grave. I guess this is where the other place went. So I wonder if that's actually here, whether they actually did the whole, like a whole recreation, like accurately. Can I go through here? No? Okay. Either way, that's cool. So it'd be really cool to see an area that I specifically remember, uh, just to see like the amount of effort that went into. I mean, not to say that there wasn't any effort into this. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Excuse me. But that would be pretty cool. This is really, this is beautiful. Honestly, I'm actually surprised that I'm able to run 1080 uh, settings on a 1060 GPU. But I mean, I guess it's not like super demanding. Maybe I don't know about a lot about these things, but you know what? The 1060 6 GB GPU is a reliable GPU. It's doing its job well. Look at that. They even have like little like markings on like the kanji and stuff on it. I wish I was better at reading Japanese so that way I could actually like translate new what is it? Mato ni, new we ru? not super good at Japanese, so forgive my terrible pronunciation. Let's see, are we getting close to the top? Maybe? Yeah, I think this is the top. Oh, yeah, that's the view I'm talking about. Literally, that's what the view is like. I mean, I saw it from a lower point when I went, but the view is absolutely gorgeous. Although I don't remember seeing that many buildings, so maybe maybe it was like foggy that day. I'll have to look through the pictures because I definitely have the pictures somewhere from my visit. Wow, this is gorgeous. Look at that. This is beautiful. I know that the same developers who did this made another similar style like game experience sort of thing uh for like an area in Iceland, and I played that and that was really cool too. Wow, it's dark in here. I can't see anything. Um, and that was really cool too. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm a fan of this sort of thing. But I guess uh ah ah slackers. Slackers. No, they're not slackers, but that was just pretty funny. Uh, I mean, I'm not gonna. Even if I was rating this, I wouldn't take away points just for something like that. This is gorgeous, and I'm happy to overlook a couple of small details. Look at that, man. That is beautiful. Wow, that's interesting. I like this. But the Iceland one was pretty cool too. So it'd be cool if, especially if these sort of lockdowns continue going on for a while, if more of these virtual sightseeing sort of things came out. This is a really interesting concept to me because a lot of people can't afford to go to these sort of sites, because either they're tight on money or they just don't have the time. But it'd be cool to, at the very least, to get some sort of like, even if it's not the real thing, get like a shred of the experience uh, of seeing the actual places. Like this right here, from what I can remember, I think it's pretty accurate uh, if I'm remembering correctly. Does this say mega scans? Quick mega scans. Okay. Um, from what I can remember, it's pretty accurate. So it'd be nice if people could, if they can't go to actual sightseeing spots, then they could at least see this to get somewhat of an experience. It'd be maybe you could like develop into like a whole new virtual tourism thing. As stupid as that sounds, of, is this it? Is this where I saw? Was I? Yo, this is it. I was this close to the top and I didn't even know it. I turned back right around here. And so anyways, like a virtual sort of tourism type thing, that'd be super interesting. Like I said, it sounds stupid, but maybe for those who can't afford it, for now, this could be like a stopgap to at least get them to be able to see somewhat of the areas. You can go off in the paths and everything. Because Japan is a beautiful country, as well as Iceland. I think I'm gonna follow the gates over here, as well as Iceland. So it'd be cool to see more of these. I mean, I've never been to Iceland, and it felt awesome seeing that area of Iceland in this game. So I really hope this company comes out with more games because I would love to see more places of the world. Because it seems like it's super accurate based off of this. Because I remember this. I went to the top, not to the top, nearly. This just changed. Oh man, it did. Uh, the kanji up there changed. Um, I got this close to the top and I turned back. I can't believe it. Next time I go to Kyoto, I'm gonna have to go all the way to the top next time. Man, I'm kind of disappointed now. But either way, seeing places like this, or maybe even like, uh, Italy, or what's another big tourist area? France. Seeing like the Eiffel Tower, maybe like New York Central Park, something like that. Just walk through Central Park or walk through the Vatican or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Especially because right now, I mean, I would assume always in this game it's empty. There's nobody here, and when you go to these tourist spots, especially uh, famous ones like the Vatican or the Fushimi Inari Taisha, in this case, it's always packed. There's always like a million people. Even when I went, it. You know, middle of summer, super hot. I think I got sunburned, stuff like that. Is this where I started off? Yeah, it is. Let's go this way. Let's see if we can go backwards, anyways. So when when we go to all these places, it's all super packed. So it's it's pretty rare to go to one of these tourist spots and actually have it to yourself, pretty much. So it could be a nice alternative for those who can't actually afford to travel or who don't have the time due to work or other personal situations. So that would be super interesting. Wow, this is cool. Although, if I'm not mistaken, I'm seeing like the same pattern of soil. But I'm not gonna take. I mean, it's a dirt. I'm not. I'm not gonna take points away for them using like the same texture for dirt and leaves on the ground. It still looks absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I mean, I really hope that these developers come out with more of these sort of virtual tourist experiences because this is absolutely awesome. Man, this is gorgeous. Look, they have like the Japanese bells and everything. I can't remember whether this is like actually what the map looks like, but if it is, then that's super impressive that they put this much detail into it. They must have like a team that goes to all these locations and like scopes out every little detail. Like, look at this, it's a trash can. And if I go there, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a trash can just laying like that, or you know, a little torii gate just leaning a little bit. That's insane. Let's go a little bit further and see what we can find. Left or right? Left or right? Right. This is awesome. Absolutely beautiful. I wonder whether this goes to the very base of the mountain or whether it will start looping around and take me back to the starting point. Okay, I guess it didn't really matter which one I took. Look at that, the details, man. Little leaves on the floor. And it like zooms in, not zooms in, but like clears it up every time you get close. So, like I'm looking at this, look, clears up a little bit. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sure you guys are seeing it just the same way I am because this is something else. Yo, if you got developers here are listening to this, make like the Vatican or like Paris or like somewhere because this is keep this up, guys. I don't know how you're able to do this and have this game for free on Steam. Yeah, like I said, it's on Steam. It's on Steam, by the way, if you didn't know that before. But yeah, and it's free. So how? This is absolutely crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That looks awesome. Trash cans. Actually, maybe. I mean, it's hard to find trash cans in Japan, so maybe points off for that. Yeah, look at that. You can only go to here, although they kind of like slacked on the actual textures over here. But whatever, man. Like the actual walking experience itself is awesome. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous. I'm loving it, dude. Let's see this way. Let's see what they got. If it takes me back to the original starting point, then, you know, we'll cut it there. But even so, this is amazing. I've said it like a million times. This is amazing, but I can't really get over it. I'm just kind of a sucker for sightseeing. And especially during this time where we're all, you know, locked up at home and we can't really do anything. Okay, I remember over there. We haven't been over here, so let's check that out and then we'll cut it short. Oh, okay. Yeah, but especially during this time where nobody can really go out, nobody's really traveling. This is it kind of satisfies my need to, you know, want to go out places and explore and all that. So this is really good. Uh, yeah, I recommend it. It's called Explore Fushimi Inari Taisha, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering that correctly. And it's free on Steam, so I mean, if you get the chance, definitely check it out, because this is absolutely gorgeous. And if you got you know, a high-end gaming rig, and you're running like a 2080, uh, I'm sure that it's gonna look even better on that. So give it a shot, and you know, check it out. And hopefully these developers keep coming out with more of these, because I am absolutely loving it. So yeah, let's cut it there.